hello. I gotta tell you. The Crimson Army really laid siege fully on me this past week, and I feel like I haven't really probably gotten any rest this weekend either. And then I tried to sleep with my puppy last night, and he was restless, and I got 5 hours of sleep. I tells you it wasn't great, but it's okay. We are for a short little late Sunday upload. Just a little bit short little thing that I wanna little tiny update, maybe a little bit. No, not really. Just the fact that I went out for a walk last night and checked out a local supermarket that has everything. I was just amazed. It was like, if you've ever heard of Don Quixote, it was like a Don Quixote and a supermarket combined. But Don Quixote sometimes has food and stuff, but it wasn't a Don Quixote. It had everything. It was really cool. And I was running low on some skincare things. The Crimson Army also annihilated my face this week. So yeah, I got some things now. Kind of a I wouldn't say it's frowned upon, but it's not. It's kind of or infamous, or not very well looked upon. But I got this brand of facial cleanser in Japan. And the brand itself is fine, but just the properties of this particular line of this brand, of this soy milk skincare. I have dark circles, and then with acne sometimes you get marks and stuff, right? So it has a whitening effect. Now I'm not all for that, but just to help with the current skincare predicament, usually I'd go for normal things that don't have that, but otherwise this is supposed to be really good for breakouts and stuff. And it's cleansing facial soy milk cream that helps with acne breakouts and makes your smooth, makes your face nice and smooth. My skin is actually so different to the first summer that I ever spent in Japan. My first summer was when I was 19 and I came here on a 2-week. It was my first time to Japan, and it was also the summer, but my first full summer was as an exchange student, and oh, did I get tanned. I was so dark. But now, not that I have anything against tanning, but I'm also just very conscious of whereas back then my friend who was older at the time and introduced me to the world of Korean skincare. This is Japanese, but still it's apparently really good. Was amazed at how I could just cruise by with my 22-year-old self at the time and not give a crap at all about skincare. I never put on sunscreen. I think I would just rinse my face in the morning. What a time. What a time when I was it was after that summer that I started thinking, oh wow, Korean skincare is pretty cool, and just Asian kind of skincare. It's oh, very nice, very nice. I thought to myself, yeah, I want to try a bit of that. I want to keep myself looking young and nice, and yeah. I used to also never break out. I don't know why. I think it's also just with recent years stress and whatnot. but like adult acne has been a thing, and I'm trying to get rid of that. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I don't like it at all. But yeah. I actually think that I could probably look a little better with a tan, but at the same time, I don't want to get wrinkles, so, you know, it's, yeah, there's that. But, you know, wrinkles is a side of also a happy life. But I remember when I first introduced myself to my 18-year-old students at my old job now, and I told them that my age, and they were like, "What? We thought you're 23," and I was like, "Oh wow, I want to be, I want to keep riding on that wave. I want to eventually turn 40 and then still look 20. Isn't that the dream?" Okay. But you know, I'm looking rather tired, so hopefully this will help. I also got a I mean, I like the whole kind of like I mean, again, this is Japanese because I was at the supermarket and they had like a nice skincare lineup, and I know that this is a well-known brand in Japan, but and I'm still gonna buy Korean skincare, but just in the spirit of saving money and also having effective stuff, saving money and time. I got this cream that is like the pair with it, so it also has the brightening effect, but it's also a 6-in-1 facial cream. So it has like, it's like, it says that it has like the essence and the kind of face pack and the basically it's 6 steps in one. It's not written here. I got the normal one, the non-whitening one as well, for when I finish it. It's still in the box. And I think it's similar. It also says 6-in-1. 6-in-1. So it says, it's like the toner and the ampoule and the essence and like the cream and like the pack, whatever the pack, I guess if you were to have like a face pack and like the eye stuff. I like how it says, well, it's not, it's like, it's Toron and then To, but like it sounds like Toronto. Toronto. Unfortunately, just because of how the Japanese alphabet is, a lot of the time when people are translating like Japanese into English, Japanese people are translating Japanese into English, I think they kind of, they don't realize that, like, it is a Japanese word, so you would keep the phonetic spelling as it is in English. I can't really give an example, but sometimes, just to like use an English example, when they see an English word or place name that sounds similar to how Japanese is, like the city name Toronto, because a lot of people kind of think like, oh, an R should be an L. Like the Japanese people think that, like, oh, okay, when you're translating something, an R should be an L, and then like the O at the end of a word, it's like you don't use that in English, you'll just end at T. And I mean, sure, a lot of the time that can be true, but Toronto is the name of the place. But I'll meet many people that'll say like, oh yeah, I've been to Toronto. I'm like, yes, you've been to Toronto, like Toronto, because that's the name of the place. We don't take off the O. So yeah, so that just reminded me of that. I always try to like gently remind them. It's like, no, that's not always that. That's not like the kind of rule for everything. Like, and then there's like, you know, some things are a Japanese word. I mean, they have an English translation, like sakura. Sakura means cherry blossom, right? But then sometimes when people are like writing it in like the phonetic alphabet or the Roman letters, Roman alphabet, Romanji, they'll write it as Sakula because they'll think that like, oh, that's not, you don't use the R, or the R becomes an L in English, and I'm like, no, that's not the case. So yeah, I would hope that down the line that English education will improve here more to not have those mistakes, but it happens. Yeah, I feel like there was more, but I can't remember. Anyway, that was just a little tangent because of Toronto, like and something gel. I haven't been studying in a while. I've been forgetting so many characters. I'm just telling myself that like at the end of September, once I've gotten more things like unpacked and settled in, I'm gonna sit down and start studying again. And hopefully take the test again in like a year or so, just to make sure. And like lately at work, I've been like using 3 languages in one day, and I've been like so tired this past week at work because like not sleeping well. First week at work, I get attacked by the feminine enemy, and then I'm having to use like 3 languages in one day, and I'm like, oh, my brain. I'm like, I want to say one thing, but then I keep thinking it in one language, and then I want to say this language, and I'm just like, Okay, this ended up being just like almost 12 minutes just on me messing around. But yes, also I have this, it's almost done. It's getting big. Protect myself from mosquitoes, so because mosquitoes love to bite me, and I don't like to bite them. I don't like when they bite me. Okay, so this can's almost done. Finish this can, and I have more. Okay, we're gonna end it off there. Okay. I'll see you later. I'll see you next time. Bye.